Hey writers, Lee Jessup, career coach for emerging and professional screenwriters here to share my latest screenwriting career nugget with you, which is all about when is your screenplay finally ready to share with the industry. You've been working hard on it, you've been developing it, you've been doing all that you can, you've been reading the books, you've been doing the things. When is it ready to share? So here's my 2 cents and what I generally instruct my writers. First of all, when my writers get ready to get material out there, I always ask them, are you ready to be rejected on the merits of the script? Now, it's not because the script is so terrible and they should be ready for it, but rather because we know that there will be rejection. And because of that, we want to make sure that the script is as strong as it can be and that the writer feels that they've stress tested it enough that they can go out with enough conviction, believing that the script will find its intended audience because they've stress tested and gotten notes and done the things. Now, ultimately, when you get script notes, not everybody's going to love the script. So let's not try for that because that's an impossible bar to set. And I promise you that every script that went into development, that was purchased, that was optioned, that had a shopping agreement taken out on it, had a moment of rejection, right? Had somebody say, I don't see it, I don't get it, it's not for me. So not everybody's going to love your script, but that's why it's incredibly important to get eyes on the script, to get other people giving you feedback. Some of the feedback you will listen to and go like, that's just, I was never going to write that movie or that TV show as they are describing it. That was never going to be this. But you want to get enough feedback that implies, okay, there are enough people that I trust or organizations that have great reputations that are giving me the feedback that implies that the material is landing as I intended, right? There are enough people out there saying, you know what, this material deserves to be read. Maybe it's not my cup of tea. Maybe it's not what I'm going to love or get passionately behind, but the work on the page is strong enough. It deserves to get some reads. Another way to consider that is, as you're submitting to competitions, is the material starting to move up, right? Don't just submit to one competition, see what happens, and then decide if the material is ready, because that is one competition, one reader or set of readers. But that's where getting notes and getting those notes that come back and say, I think it's landing, get it out there. I don't have a ton of notes for you. If I do have notes for you, they're going to be cosmetic. They're not going to be huge. Once you start getting that feedback on the work, you want to start getting it out there because ultimately it's going to take multiple people to say, okay, I see the work, I love the work, let's push it forward, because work moving forward implies people spending money, people committing resources. So that's where getting those reads from people that are just as or more experienced than you are in the scripted space is really important. If you're not sure where to get those reads from, those notes from, if you don't have friends who are screenwriters who are ahead of you, look at my development resources nugget. But the point is, when you take a script out, you get one chance with that script. So we really just want to kill it, right? We want to get material that is ready to go, that's ready to impress, and that you feel strongly enough about to feel comfortable taking it out, even though you know rejections will come. So keep that in mind as you prepare your material for the professional space. I hope you get it out there. I hope you get at least some of the responses that you want. We know not everybody's going to love it, but the important is to continue to push your craft to become a better and stronger writer and push your career forward. So keep looking out for these nuggets. Check out Screenwriter Support Group, and we will hopefully see each other soon.